Hi guys! Happy Tuesday and happy live day with me. I am happy to be here and I hope you are too. I'm excited for a good show. Hi everybody. Hi from Belgium. Wow, exciting. Good afternoon, good morning to some of you wherever you are. I'm excited to be here. Good morning, sissy. All right. I will let all of you guys log in here, get settled, and I will remind anyone or tell everyone who is watching over on social media, so Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. If you are watching over on our social media channels, come on over to our website at shaquelle.com. We'd love to have you come and watch there or here where we are right now. Because this is where you'll be able to comment and I will hopefully see it. This is where you can participate in some giveaways and where you can actually make purchases if you want to. If you don't want any part of that, then stay comfy where you are on social media, that's fine. But just know I can't see any of your comments. But come on over to shaquelle.com. We would love to have you here with us. Okay, I see a lot of you guys popping on now. Welcome. So today, I am starting off wearing, I don't know, this was one I just like grabbed last minute. I mean, usually before these lives, you guys, you should see me. I'm just like frantically running around, getting the wigs organized, figuring out what I'm wearing. And then today I just was like, what am I going to wear on my head? And I just like grabbed this one. Apparently I decided to go all dark today. We are in a moody mood, aren't we? So this is the one I grabbed. I am wearing Julienne Light by Jon Renau right now, and this is in the color 6, also known as Fudgesicle. And this is a regular synthetic style. It is lightweight. I wouldn't say this is low density. It's low to medium. Obviously, you have lots of waves in here to give it all that volume. It's a lovely piece. It's a lightweight piece. It's got all the bells and whistles on her. I feel like I'm wearing a feather on my head and it's super comfy. But we have that lace front that goes all the way to your ear tabs and around your ear tabs. You even have silicone ear tabs on this one. Full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere you want. I will say this is not part of our sale today. This is just something I have on my head right now. Oh, but you need bangs. You can cut bangs, fuzzy popcorn. Look, you can just bring this forward. Even on like wavy styles, you can cut bangs. Bring this forward and you can add a cute little bang to your Julienne Light. Just like that. Isn't it adorable? But you can definitely cut bangs even into the wavy pieces. Give you a quick little spin. But it's a really cute one in case you're looking for a really cute wig. But I'm going to take this off now. Evening from a very cold UK. Oh no. Is it cold where you guys are? Who's in the cold? I'm in the cold. It is chilly. We got snow now. There's officially snow on the ground and it is staying. It is definitely not leaving us. Oh, Florida. Lucky you. All in the warmth. You're in the cold. It's in the 80s. Oh gosh. Look at all you Florida people. Okay, my comments got funny for a second. There we go. Okay. Not wearing stud earrings today. I won't get caught in anything. Let's knock on wood. Who knows what fun extravaganzas will happen today. I'm not wearing the little hoops. I'm wearing big hoops today, and I don't think we can get anything caught in these because they're like all the way, they're enclosed. But who knows if my nose ring will decide to grab onto a tag when I least expect it. It's just going to be like chomp. Okay. The first wig I started off wearing Sweet Pizza. That was Julienne Light by Jon Renau in the color 6. But today, what do we have today? We have our open box items that I'm sure have been snapped up already, but I still show them anyways. I did bring my water today. Guess what color it is? It's black. We're just black. We're just in a moody mood, like I said. Okay, what else? Ooh, I have a brand spanking new Raquel Welch style that's not quite released yet. You can pre-order it, but it's going to be released very soon, just at the end of the month. So I'm going to show that, and that'll be 40% off for you. Skirt or jeans today? Neither. I got these pants. I don't know what they are. They're not jeans. It's not a skirt. They're just textured pants. I've got some Envy hair for 45% off. So Envy hair is Envy's blend of regular, heat-friendly synthetic fiber blended with human hair. So we have those for 45% off. I have some Belle Tress LuxSE styles for 40% off. Plus, I'm going to be showing a bit of Riah again by popular demand. People are loving the Riah, which is really great. So that's what I have today. Also, I will let you know, because it's Black Friday going on real soon, and we just like to give all sorts of little treats to you guys. If you want to use a code on our website, not on our live, but on a regular website, you can get up to 40% off if you use the code BF. Use the code BF on a regular website, and you can get up to 40% off. So just putting it out there, if you feel like there's things that aren't in the live today that you want to use on our regular website, go ahead, go run with it, go. You're very new to all this. Can you wear these at the gym? Yeah, you can. You can wear them to the gym. I mean, it's all a matter of preference and what you feel comfortable in. I personally do not wear a wig to the gym, but you can wear these wigs to the gym. You just may need to wash them a little bit more if you are sweating in them. And yeah, it's just what makes you feel comfortable, really. The BF code will be good until the end of November. So you have a little bit of time over Black Friday to use it. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with our open box styles. So if you are new to my lives, I always start with open box styles. And the open box styles are items that I have used for a review or a reel or a video of some sort that I've personally put on my head to do a video in, and then that's all I've done. I haven't changed the style. I haven't used heat. I haven't taken the tags off. They still have their original packaging, but you can get them for 60% off on my lives. The only thing with these open box styles is there's only one of them. So I only have one of these styles, and they usually get snapped up really quickly in our live. So often I still show them anyways, because it's nice to have a little bit of inspiration to see what else is out there. Maybe you're gonna look at this and be like, oh, that's a style I want, but not that color. And maybe I wanna go check it out and put it in my wish list. So we just have a few to show. I have about 8 I'm gonna show today, and then we'll, pardon me, we'll move forward on to all the other sales stuff I have. So I'm starting with the Undercut Bob by Tress. And this is in the color 27, 30, 33H. You have your full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, and open wefted cap here with your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Okay, here it is. This is a lovely one. And remember, you can use the code BF if you want this for up to 40% off. So, because this is just an open box style, and I just have one of them, and it's probably gone already. It is a gorgeous style. It's a little closer to a medium density. We don't have a lot of layering in this at all, but you're gonna find this is a little shorter in the back, a little longer in the front. So we have a little bit of an A-line situation happening. Let me give you a spin. You're really not going to find too much permatease in this. There is a bit on the sides here, a little bit in the crown, but other than that, it's not too much. So again, this is the Undercut Bob by Tress in the color 27, 33, 30, 27, 30, 33H. Blah. Here's your lace front, and you have that full monofilament top. This is called the Undercut Bob by Tress in the color 27, 30, 33H. All right, off she comes. Not for you, yummy crepe. That's okay. You just put this in your cart, try to add BF. I don't think the code. So you would have to use BF on the main site, not on the live link. Okay. The next one I have is Pixie Light. Okay, Pixie Light is by Tress. You have a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. This is essentially the same thing, or the same cap as undercut bob that I just had on. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Breezy, catch up, you're late. Oh my gosh, at least you are here. This is the color 3332R4. So this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fibers. What mascara do I use? I use L'Oreal Panorama. You can just find it at the drugstore. I've been using it for a while now, and I don't know if I will ever go back. It has been my favorite. Okay, here's Pixie Light. Got your lace front on this. Full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere. There is a little bit of permatease in here. Gray mustard, did we have a giveaway today? Not yet. We just started like 10 minutes ago. We will have 3 giveaways today, all giving away gift cards, and we will just do them kind of periodically throughout the live. So I'll do our first giveaway after I finish showing all of the open box styles for you guys. All right. Let me give a little ear tuck for you. Oh, perfect parfait. Am I having a Thursday show this week? I am. This is my Thursday week for you guys. So not only am I going to come on today, I am going to come on Thursday again for another live. So same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. Anyways, so I will be back on Thursday. Unfortunately, if you're trying to use the code BF, it does not work for John Renault. Unfortunately, they are not part of our sale, but it should work on most other brands. Okay, and one more time, this is Pixie Light by Tress. This is very true to average. This is the color 3332R4. The code you can use on our regular site, not on our live, because for our live, all the discounts are calculated when it's added to your cart, but on our regular site is BF. You could bring this forward and you could have a bang if you want. Cut it short. Obviously, it's very long. You can cut it short, or it can be a little side sweep. But this is a really cute, cute short style if you're into these short styles. All right. Okay, next up is Jackson by Noriko. So Jackson by Noriko is a very basic cap. So with basic caps, you don't really have any of the bells and whistles. So when I say basic cap, it means that it's pretty much all been made by a machine. You don't have any of the monofilament or lace on top to give you the illusion of scalp. You don't have a lace front here. This is an open wefted cap where all the fibers have been sewn into these rows by a machine. You don't have any felt ear tabs. You have a felt nape with these pull adjusters. So this is Jackson. So whenever you have these basic caps, they are going to be less expensive, which is, you know, a great thing, but they are not going to have the features on them that allow it to look as natural as other styles that do have those realistic features. This one also has a lot of permatease. So if you're new to wigs and you have no idea what permatease is is a short-haired crimping effect done at the root of some synthetic styles to give volume, clearly, to give shape and structure to your style, and also it can be used to hide the wefting. Just in case the hair moves in a way, you have the permatease there to give it some extra bulk underneath so you don't see the wefting through your hair or through your fiber. So this one, she's got some lift, Modest Soup. Yeah, this is definitely a Rachel on Friends haircut. I agree. The haircut is definitely very Rachel. But here, this is what I mean. You don't have a lace front. So I think I saw someone asking the question earlier, like, what should I know about wigs if I'm new? Like, what is there to know? Honestly, there's so much to know, but something good to know is the difference between caps and knowing what might work for you. So this does not have a lace front. So if you want a natural hairline, you would want a lace front. But if you're okay without having it, and you're okay with some of these fibers coming forward a bit to sort of disguise that, and you want a little bit of a lower price point, then maybe a basic cap is okay for you. Again, I was mentioning how this doesn't have any natural features on top. So this doesn't have monofilament. This just has a permatease top. So you do not get that illusion of scalp. It doesn't look like scalp. You just see like little baby frizzy hairs in there, which is the permatease, which kind of disguises the part line. And you don't, like I said, get that natural illusion of scalp. So if you're okay with that, then basic caps are okay for you. But if you really want it to look like you have scalp, then you want to look for something that has a monofilament top, like I had shown on my previous two styles. And then this one has permatease. Permatease all throughout everywhere. So if you love big hair, you're gonna love permatease and you're gonna thrive on the permatease. But if you are scared of the big hair, then maybe you wanna find a style that doesn't have so much permatease. Let me spin for you. So again, this one is Jackson. This is by Noriko, and this is in the color Marble Brown. Just a nice medium brown with some like lighter reddish honey brown highlights in here. Cute little style made out of regular synthetic fiber, but again, it's not going to have the natural features that other styles might have. Okay, off she goes. So, you know, I will do one in comparison now. So that one had no natural features on it, but this one has like all of the natural features. Oh gosh, throwing stuff. This one is Upstage by Raquel Welch. So Upstage has that full monofilament top, which gives you that illusion of scalp. See how you can see through to my fingers? So when I put this on my head, you'll be able to see through to my scalp. This one has an extended temple to temple lace front, so it extends a little bit into your ear tabs as opposed to cutting off right here. It extends a bit further. We have a partially hand-tied cap. So that means there's a little bit of closed wefting at the bottom here, and then the rest is hand-tied as opposed to machine sewn into rows. It's all hand-tied. You have felt ear tabs to make it nice and comfy, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. So this one will have all of the natural features, and this one has no permatease. That doesn't mean it won't have volume, because this one does get some volume, but it doesn't have that permatease embedded into the fiber. So the volume on this is a little bit more of a natural volume, a more movable volume, if that makes sense. And you're able to pull it off of your face and have it get that illusion of it growing from your hairline. You're able to part this anywhere you want, all while maintaining that illusion of scalp here because you have that full monofilament top. What time is the giveaway? The giveaway will be whenever I'm done showing these open box styles. So I don't know, maybe 25 minutes? I don't know. But I will be doing 3 giveaways today. She's a workhorse you wear often. Oh, fantastic. And you know what? A lot of the styles that are about this length here, they are really great workhorse wigs because you're not going to have to maintain it as much because it's not rubbing against your shoulders. It's not getting that friction frizz on the ends. It won't tangle as much. So the maintenance on something at this length is going to be a lot easier. So if you are new to wigs and you are okay with wearing shorter styles, this length is a really great place to start because you won't be overwhelmed with all of the maintenance that comes along with longer styles. Because honestly, longer styles, it can be a little overwhelming when you're new to wigs with longer synthetic or longer heat-friendly synthetic styles. So again, this one is Upstage. This is by Raquel Welch. This is in the color Shaded Biscuit. Someone was asking if you can cut bangs into this, and you sure can. You can cut bangs into almost any style. You just bring the hair forward. Sometimes you need to redirect it with some heat to make it go that direction, and then you can just cut it. But this one would be really cute with an actual bang. You're new to wigs, but a long-haired girly through and through. Well, that's okay. You just might have a little bit of a learning curve with maintaining the long styles. But once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. So true, you had no idea the amount of upkeep with heat-friendly synthetic. Yes, there is some upkeep. If you guys want more information, I'll continue to share more information, of course, in my live, but if you are wanting more information, definitely check out my YouTube channel. I have a lot of tutorials and I talk a lot about heat-friendly fibers, to be honest, and give you a lot of tutorials on how to maintain them. Also, I would encourage you guys to join my Facebook support group if you are on Facebook. It's called Chiquel's Neighborhood. You can just search Chiquel's Neighborhood in your Facebook search bar. Not only do you get like access to certain codes, certain discounts, just certain little perks of being in the neighborhood, but you also get a ton of information from other women in there. We have almost 20,000 women in there, and they all have a lot of experience and are able to provide a ton of tips. And it's also a great place for wig inspiration. You can see so many women in so many different styles that we carry at Chiquel, because I know so many people want to be able to see other real women in styles. And it's a really great place to come. So it's called Chiquel's Neighborhood. It's on Facebook. So search Chiquel's Neighborhood and we'd love to have you join us. So definitely get in there. Anyways, Upstage by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit. That's what was on my head. Okay. I have a style by Envy now. Jodes, you love the Facebook group. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you feel there's a lot of supportive members. And you know what? In a lot of groups, sometimes you're going to get those bad apples that kind of get in there and try to stir things up a bit. But we try our best to manage those bad apples and try to get them out of there so that it remains a positive, safe space. Because that's what we want it to be. We want it to be that positive, safe space where you can come and learn and be you and just figure out this whole wig journey with other women who are going through the same thing. Because it's hard. It's hard. Okay, what do I have? This one is called Rossi, Roxie, and this one is by Envy. And this is in the color Amaretto and Cream. So this one also has all of the bells and whistles on it. We have a full monofilament top, and we have just a temple to temple lace front as opposed to an extended one. See how it cuts off right at this sort of horseshoe shape on the front here. This is fully hand-tied stretch cap, really comfortable. You have your felt ear tabs, so soft, by the way, like so soft. Sometimes you feel these felt ear tabs and some just feel way softer than others. And this is one of those. And then same with your nape, you have that felt nape, and this has the pull adjusters. So again, this is Rossi by Envy in the color Amaretto and Cream. It's a gorgeous medium, like rich medium brown with some more golden blonde highlights throughout it. If you're looking for a low density style, this is a great one. And if you like regular synthetics, this one is regular synthetic. So low density, regular synthetic, if you're someone who likes like a Zara Light by John Renault, take a look at this one, because this one will be a little bit less expensive than that. And it's super light density. Is she really shiny? Honestly, it depends on the color. In my experience with regular synthetics, the darker the color, the less shiny. The lighter the color, the more blonde it is, the more shiny it is. Also, I find if you get colors that have dimension in them, it helps to like deflect the light in different ways, so it's not as shiny. So getting a dimensional color as opposed to like a one colored color is really nice to have. But I find the darker colors are not as shiny. If you are a little bit self-conscious about the shine, you can always spray with dry shampoo all over, and it helps to sort of dull that shine a bit. You can also take some baby powder, squirt it in there, and then sort of work it through, dust it off, and that helps as well. So again, this one is called Roxy. This is in the color Amaretto and Cream, and this is by Envy. It's a low density, no permatease, lovely long synthetic style. This one is tuckable. You can tuck it behind your ears without it wanting to like pop out, which is great. Ugh, I'm stuck in the tag. So again, Roxy by Envy in the color Amaretto and Cream. Not like my driver's license. Yeah. Did you guys see my video about my driver's license the other day? Oh my gosh. For anyone who missed it, I went to get my driver's license, and I have always had really bad driver's license photos. So I was like so excited to actually get a new photo and have it be good. And so I went, and I was wearing feature length, which is one of my favorite wigs. And I was wearing it in rusty auburn, which is one of my favorite colors. And I was excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna get my glam shot. I can have it for the next 5 years or whatever. And I sit down to take my picture, and I had all the hair in front, and she was like, well, first of all, you're not allowed to smile. So I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, also, now I need you to put your hair behind your shoulders. We can't have anything in the front. And I was like, oh, okay. So as she was telling me all this, I was like, well, my dreams of my lovely picture are slowly going away. And then she was like, okay, now I need you to tuck it behind your ears. And if you wear these, glueless wigs that don't have the full lace, they're not necessarily great to tuck. And also feature length is too big on me, and it makes my ears push forward a lot. So anyways, I ended up having to tuck, and I looked crazy. You knew I was wearing a wig. I also had crazy ears. So my picture did not go as planned. But it's funny because I don't know if this is a rule for everywhere for driver's license, because a lot of people were like, that never happened to me. I could wear, or I could, look however I wanted to look. But nope. I don't know if this lady was just having a bad day and wanted to mess with me or what. So I don't know. And then I had people being like, you're lying. That's not true. That never happened. And I'm like, that is a very specific story to make up. I promise it happened. All right. Anyways, this is Brittany. This is Brittany by Envy. And this is also in the color Amaretto and Cream. You think she was messing with me? Potentially. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to my license coming in the mail. We have a double layered monofilament top here. So this is monofilament here, but then the layer closest to your scalp is more of like a softer tulle-like material. So it's great for sensitive skin, and it also provides a little bit more of a natural looking scalp appearance underneath the monofilament. Turkey lurking, the license story had you laughing. I'm glad. I tried to make light of it. So, You have your extended lace front here, open wefted cap. You have your felt ear tabs, nape, and your pull adjusters on this. All right, so again, this is the color Amaretto and Cream. This is Brittany by Envy. This is regular synthetic. You can smile for US passports now, just no teeth showing. Oh, really? I look like I have a, I look crazy in my passport photo. I just look so angry. Oh man. Okay, this is a gorgeous, voluminous, curly, synthetic style. This is great, like holiday hair. If you are looking for something for the holidays, ready to get all glammed up and spicy, this is fun. Okay, you have your lace front on this. Same rule here in Edmonton, no glasses, no bangs, no hair hiding your face, a total mugshot. I know in my video, I was like, it's illegal to look good in your photos. It's crazy. Why can we not look good? This is regular synthetic. So again, this is Brittany by Envy in the color Amaretto and Cream. Lace front. I will note that whenever you have darker fibers like this one, the lace front is going to, the knotting on your lace front is going to be a little bit more visible because it's darker. Whereas if you have blonde knotting at the front, it's going to melt into that lace and into your skin a little bit better. But this one, you know, the bang kind of comes forward. You don't really notice it because this isn't one that you're gonna like slick back off of your face likely. I feel like you'd wear this down. Can you pluck? You can pluck. Plucking isn't going to change the darkness of the knots though. And something like this, I don't know, you wouldn't necessarily need to pluck too much because it is already a fairly low density hairline. So you wouldn't necessarily need to get rid of too much. But if you feel like plucking, you could pluck. Sitting here watching you and eating cookies and hot tea. Perfect Tuesday afternoon. I'm jealous of your cookies. What kind of cookie are you eating? I'm gonna live vicariously through you and your cookie. Actually, I did just have a cookie prior to coming on my live. That was part of my running around, getting all my wigs sorted, figuring out what I was wearing. I need to go grab a cookie. I ate a cookie and then I came on. Oh. All right. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, let's move on to our next open box style. Just have a few more and then we'll do our first giveaway. Walker's All Butter Shortbread. Ooh, I love those shortbread cookies. I love those ones. Don't give me a whole box because I'll eat the whole thing. Okay, this is Curated Cut in the color Honey Toast, and this is by Raquel Welch. This is one of their newer-ish ones. This one has more of a basic cap, though, I will say. You have just a wefted top with, there will be permatease here. Open wefted cap. You have some silicone strips throughout. You have your velvet ear tabs, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. But this one does have an added bonus of your extended temple to temple lace front. All right, so again, this is Curated Cut by Raquel Welch in the color RL1216 Honey Toast. Yeah. Okay. This is a really great color. This is actually a color I feel is not shown enough. It's underrated. It's a really great light brunette with some kind of more golden blonde highlights throughout it. And I've been really loving Honey Toast lately. Okay. You can bring the bangs forward. You might need to trim them so you can see. Or they're long enough for you to sweep them to the side. Or you could even sweep it off your face if you want. get a little bit of a up kind of contoured look there if you want a bit more of a funky look. But remember, this has a permatease top, so you don't have the illusion of scalp here. You just have permatease in your part line. But you know what? I always find on more pixie styles, shorter styles, you don't really need a part line sometimes. You can mess it up and then there's just no need for a part line. You know what I mean? Let's do a little tuck here. Should have worn this one to get my driver's license. This one would have been fine. All right, let me spin. It is a great color, Noble Toast. I agree. More people need to see honey toast. What brand is for larger heads? So other than our specific large styles that you can search for, you can filter your search for large styles. We do have some, not many to be honest. But other than that, you can find, or I find that the Belle Tress Luxe collection or LuxSE collection, they are bigger than average. So they are a really good place to start if you want something that's not a large. Get my picture redone with a different wig. I could. We'll see. We'll see how bad it actually is. I might have been like freaking out too much. Maybe I'm gonna get it and it's not gonna look as bad as I feel like it went. But I don't know. I didn't have a mirror. That's the thing. She's asking me to do all these things when I was getting my driver's license photo. And I didn't have a mirror to look at. So I don't know what I look like at all. The one I just had on was called Curated Cut. You're not a pixie girl, but that one was so pretty. I know, it is pretty. I'm not a pixie girl either, but every so often I'll put on pixie wigs and I'm like, actually, it's cute. I like it. She was having a bad day. Needs a new job. You know what? Who knows? I did have a friend tell me that who lives where I live, and she got hers done, and the same thing happened to her, and she had to do all the ear tucking in the behind her shoulders. And you want to know something even funnier? Well, I don't know if it's funny, but it's a little crazy. A good friend of mine, she went to get her photo taken, her passport photo. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta show you this. Her passport photo taken, and they told her she was too shiny, and she had to take off all her makeup. They wouldn't take her picture because they were like, your makeup's too shiny. You got to remove it. So she had to remove her makeup. Like, so bizarre. I know. I was like, huh? Anyways, this is Wavy Day by Raquel Welch. And this is in the color shaded hazelnut. I know. I would have been like, well, I should have brought some powder. I could have put powder, you know, on my face if it was, yeah, exactly. Add powder. I don't think she had powder, but they were like, you got to take your makeup off. You're too shiny. Okay. Full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right. So again, this is Wavy Day. This is a very popular one. I remember when Wavy Day came out a few years ago. My gosh, everyone was going crazy. This was like the wig. Obviously, it's settled down a bit now, but Wavy Day, when it came out, it was all the rage. She does have permatease, yes. So that's one thing I find that people don't realize when they get Wavy Day. They think it's going to be a low density style. I do not deem this low density. This is like low to medium density, but the permatease is going to add volume. So don't get Wavy Day thinking it's going to be low profile, low laying, looking like you don't have too much hair going on. So you can get volume. It's a gorgeous style though. The waves in this are beautiful. You have that lace front. Then you have your full monofilament top. Does Raquel Welch Simmer have permatease? Simmer does. Simmer Elite does not. So that's a difference. Why would you care about permatease with it looking so good? You know what? Some people, you know what? When you have hair loss, hold on, let me do a spin and then I'll finish my thought. When you have hair loss and you jump into the wig world, getting a wig that has too much hair, just you put it on and it doesn't feel like you. Even though you might walk around and other people will be like, oh my God, your hair is gorgeous, I love it. You probably look at yourself and are like, oh my God, there's so much hair on my head. This is not me. I don't feel like me. It looks like I'm wearing a wig. It looks like I'm wearing a mop on my head. But other people look at you. They don't know you. They don't know what your hair is supposed to look like. And they would see you as someone with gorgeous hair. But it's all about how we feel about it. Even though it is gorgeous, some people might just feel like it's just too much for them to feel good about themselves. Okay, I do love this color. This is Shaded Hazelnut RL8/29 SS. Okay. Sorry, my comments got funny for a second. There we go. I think we're good. There's an annoying person in the chat. Yeah, I've been seeing a couple interesting comments pop up here. So I think our moderator is on it. We want this to be a happy place, not a crazy place. Throws me off. If you ever see me all flustered, it's because I read a comment that was like, ah. But no, don't worry. Our moderator is in the background and she is always on it. I don't know how she does it. She probably has like 10 hands happening. Okay. This is Spotlight Elite. Spotlight Elite by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit. I know I showed another one in Shaded Biscuit, but it's just what we got. Okay. We have a full monofilament top, your extended octo moderator. Yeah. Extended temple to temple lace front. You have your partially hand-tied cap, so hand-tied in the top, closed wefting in the bottom. Can you imagine having that much time on your hands? I know, honestly, whenever people go online and just like spew all this horrible stuff, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I don't know. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, so again, this is Spotlight Elite. It is by Raquel Welch, and this is in the color Shaded Biscuit. She's amazing. You've been wearing her for 6 months. Oh, fantastic. I find the Elite caps fit average, leaning a touch smaller. The one thing about the Elite caps is they're not really stretchy in the cap part. They're stretchy in your circumference to an extent, but in the cap part, they're not as stretchy. So you won't have as much room in the rest of your cap. All right. So again, this is Spotlight Elite by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit. So this one is a longer heat-friendly synthetic style. So I know I was talking earlier about the maintenance of longer styles, especially if you're new to wigs. Something to know is the longer the style is, the harder it is to maintain. And I feel like people sometimes get these synthetic styles expecting them to act more like human hair and not understanding that synthetic is not human hair. Like it acts differently. And something that long heat-friendly synthetic styles do, or fibers do, is they get frizzy and frazzly because they're essentially plastic, right? So with all the friction on the ends of the fiber, they get frizzy and funky looking and crunchy feeling, and it can quickly turn into like frazzles. And you then have to do something about it. You then have to use heat. On longer styles, I will either use a hair straightener or I will use something like the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler. I'll spray it with water and then I will go through the ends. And with a style like Spotlight Elite, it has a little bit of shape and structure to it. If you use a hair straightener on this, just going through it, you're going to straighten it right out unless you curl it at the end. Watching me with no sound is humorous. Who knows what I'm doing? Anyways, but with something like the MV3-in-1 air styler or a round hot air brush of some sort, you can style it so that it maintains that curl pattern. Obviously, you would turn this on and you would actually use it. I'm just demoing to show. Okay. Tried your flat iron and it sizzled. I immediately stopped. That's okay. It can sizzle and that's fine. That's just the water meeting the heat. And it's fine. It's not going to wreck it. All right, here is a full monofilament top for parting. How long is this wig? Well, I always get asked these questions in my live and I never know the answer, but I always have my measuring tape with me. So we'll find out together. I'm gonna go from, it comes with sort of an off-center part line on the left-hand side. So I'm gonna go just off-center on the left here, down to the bottom. So it's about 18 inches from there. What other attachments go on the 3-in-1 air styler? So aside from this attachment, you have a skinnier attachment with like longer prongs that is good for styling off of your face and sort of changing your part. You'll also have a curling iron type attachment as well. So you have three attachments. Okay. I'm going to take off Spotlight Elite. How does she differ from Alasia? Alasia doesn't have these shorter layers in the front like Spotlight does. They are similar lengths. I feel like Spotlight has a bit more layering to her. But they're both heat-friendly fiber. Alasia is also hand-tied. Okay, I'm gonna show one, actually, I'm gonna show one more open box style. So because I'm gonna show one more open box style, that means we're gonna start our first giveaway. And I need you to look on your screen and you're gonna see a little box that says win or giveaway. It's gonna be pink or blue and you're gonna click it and enter your email address in it. So you guys are gonna get a chance to win a $100 gift card to Shaquelle. Let me know if you see it on your screen or when it pops up for you. But we're gonna start that giveaway. No, you don't see it yet. I'm sure our moderator in her octo arms, she's getting on it. So just wait a second, that giveaway is gonna pop up. And I'm going to show one more style in our open box. Not yet. That's okay. It'll come up. I'll just keep letting our moderator know that we're going to get our giveaway going now, since unfortunately she had a cramp. There it is. I think you should see it. There it is. All right, so instead of putting your email address in our comment section, click on the thing that says giveaway at the top. You know what I did? I brought my computer this time and I'm gonna click on here. Oh, so if you're on your computer, hold on a second. I'm gonna show this to you guys in case people are like, where is it? This is what you should be seeing if you are watching on our website here. And then at the top, it says enter giveaway. This is what I see on my computer screen when watching this. So push enter giveaway and you can enter the giveaway. I know not everyone is on their computer though. So if you are on your phone or tablet, I'm going to show you what you're going to see now, because still I always have people being like, I don't see it. Ooh. Loud. Okay, this is what I see on my tablet or on my phone, and it says giveaway right there. And it's so funny. It's blue for me and it says win, but as I'm looking on my screen here, it's pink. It's so strange. Okay, putting that away. Hopefully you guys see it. And oh, I'm showing a wig. I have one more style to show you in our open box. And this one is Zeal. I got it. I finally got the thing to enter for your giveaway. Finally. Oh, good. So strange. Like the white blue dress. Yeah. Hi, Genuine Soup. I'm really good. How are you? Okay. This is called Zeal by Noriko, and this is a basic cap. And so remember, basic cap does not have all those bells and whistles on it. It just has a permatease top. You don't have a lace front, open wefting, just some standard ear tabs and nape with pull adjusters. So this is pretty basic. This is my our wig grip. You can find this in our link for our live, and you can find it in the accessories tab. Okay, so again, this one is Zeal by Noriko in the color Melted Marshmallow. So get those giveaway entries in. I will remind you guys, if you are watching over on social media, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, come over to our website at chiquelle.com and you can enter there. Unfortunately, you cannot enter at on social media. Amy, you're just popping in to say you're still mad for over the DMV people yesterday. Yes, we did have a conversation earlier, Amy, about that situation. It was silly. Okay. You love how the bangs cover the hairline. Yeah, that's the thing. If you get a basic cap, I was mentioning earlier how you don't have those bells and whistles. You don't have the lace front or the monofilament top. But if you find a basic cap with bangs, who needs a lace front anyway, right? You have the bangs to cover up that scary front there that none of us want to expose. So you have the bangs to cover that up, which is great. Anyways, Zeal is adorable. The Zeal by Noriko. It fits a little bit smaller than average. A lot of Noriko styles do fit a little bit smaller than average, especially a lot of their past styles. I do find that their newer styles that they have come out with do fit closer to average. And in fact, I do have today I released a YouTube video on 3 newer Noriko styles that kind of talk about them and how they differ from some Noriko styles in the past. Okay. Oh, yours had you couldn't make it fit your big head. I know, it does fit a bit smaller than average. Darn, Zeal is really cute. Okay, I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to enter the giveaway. I didn't show Pax today. If I have time in the end, I can try and show her. If you remind me and we have time to spare. Anyways, here is Zeal. And are you guys ready to, oh gosh, best ketchup. I'm so sorry to hear that. Anyways, are you guys ready to see who won the giveaway? Busy Curry. Busy Curry, you won yourself a $100 gift card to Chiquelle. Yay for you. I'm going to send you an email. We're going to get you all set up with your gift card and get you on your way. So stay tuned for an email from me over the next day or two. And if you don't get an email from me, you're always welcome to email us. Sometimes my emails don't make it on their journey or they go into your junk mail. But Busy Curry, Best Curry, Busy Curry. No, I don't remember what it was, but I can see in the back end. I will be sending you an email soon. For the rest of you, we are doing 2 more giveaways. So stay tuned for those. Okay, does Zeal have a lot of permatease? There is permatease on Zeal. I'm not going to say a lot, but there's permatease. An average amount of permatease. And of course, you do have that permatease top as opposed to the monofilament part line there. The color of Zeal was Melted Marshmallow. Okay, I am going to show Paige by Envy. I am, very soon actually. But first, so now I'm all done with the open box styles and we're going to go into all of the other stuff that we have for sale for you today. And I'll talk about kind of the discounts. Oh, I have like one piece of hair just like floating around somewhere. There we go. I will talk about sort of all the other things that we have for sale. Done all the open box ones now. So these are now things that everyone can purchase and everyone can take a look at. Starting right now with the new Raquel Welch style called Boutique Chic. So it's not out quite yet, but it will be out, gosh, in like 10 days, not even, less than 10 days. I think in like a week is when it's supposed to actually be ready. But we're showing it now. You can pre-order this for 40% off. Oh, gotta take this off. This is my first time getting it out of this box here. Okay, so this is Boutique Chic and I have it in the color Shaded Biscuit. This is gonna have a left monofilament part. So you have that illusion of scalp on the left-hand side. You have an extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. You got your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is the brand new Boutique Chic by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber and fits very true to average. All right, here she is. She's kind of fun and choppy. All right, you got your lace front here. And left part. So you can order this in any color. Doesn't have to be this color here, any color, for 40% off. And like I said, it's not available yet, but it will be available, I believe, by next week is the date that it's going to be ready. So we don't have to wait too long. Oh, you wish you got it instead of main character. Yeah, it kind of has a little bit of main character vibes, but not really. Do I have this in Shaded Cappuccino or Brown? Unfortunately not. I only have Boutique Chic in this one color right now. It would be nice if I was sent all of the colors. But could you imagine if I had literally all the colors and all the wigs? I wouldn't be able to move. Okay, the density of this, you know, it's a lighter density, but that's because there's a lot of layering in here. So probably low to medium density, but you have permatease. So you got lots of permatease to work with. This one is called Boutique Chic. Getting a little bit too much permatease in there to work with. Let me give you guys a spin. So you do have a little bit of a bang on her that can be swept to the side, or you can bring it forward and cut it. So remember, you can always cut a little bang into most of your styles. So again, this is called Boutique Chic by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit, RL1923SS. Lots of choppy little layers, flippy ends. It's kind of spunky. This could have been another one I could have worn to my driver's license photo and not looked too crazy. Might work with the long neckline in the back. I don't know. Cute, low maintenance, yes. This would be a low maintenance style for sure. You don't need to do too much. It's not going to get too tangly. It's not going to get too frizzy and frazzly at your ends. Can you part this closer to the middle? So whenever you have a left part, it is a left part. However, you can part this as close to that middle seam as you can, which almost gets it to the middle. So here is it as close as it can get to the middle seam. And then if you want it even more in the middle, if you have room, you could like move it just a touch and it's basically in the middle. Or if you don't want to move it over, you can always still do a little like swoop-de-doop with your finger in the front so that it's still on that left side, but then you go swoop so that when you look head on at someone, it changes the part line like at the front. So there are tiny little things you can do to help you. So it is a left part, but you can kind of make it center. And same goes with center part wigs. You can kind of make them left or right if you part them as close to the outer seams and do a little swoop-de-doop with your fingers at the lace front. Can you remove permatease? You can't really remove permatease. You can kind of lessen it a little bit if you kind of get right in the root, spray some water, get something like a hot comb and comb through. It can kind of tone it down a little bit. You can also thin out your styles. I do have a video on how to thin your wig. And I talk about how you can kind of thin out some of the permatease as long as your style isn't necessarily a super low density. You can kind of cut right at the root to cut some of the permatease out as well with your thinning shears. Anyways, I could talk on and on about it, but definitely go check out my video on how to thin a wig if you are looking to tone it down. Okay, so again, you guys, Boutique Chic, brand new by Raquel Welch, coming out next week. But you can pre-order it right now for 40% off. Where is that video? So check on YouTube. And it is a video I just released last week. So you can search on my YouTube channel, thinning or how to thin your wig, or just go into videos, and it's probably only like 2 or 3 videos ago that I posted it. And it should be there. Can this be trimmed? Yeah, it can. Any style can be trimmed, really. What's the difference in color with shaded biscuit and shaded iced latte macchiato? Shaded biscuit's going to be a little bit more vibrant. Sorry, a little bit more vibrant, lighter, a little warmer. Shaded iced latte macchiato is going to be a little bit more of a dull color, has a little bit of a honey brown note to it, but it's also cooler. Shaded iced latte macchiato. Can you wear these wigs with bio hair? Yeah, you can. So if you have your own hair, you can definitely wear these wigs, but I do encourage you to measure your head first with your hair so that you know like how much space it's going to take up. So I would even like put it in a wig cap or something with all your hair and then measure your front to nape and your circumference, just so you know like how much space is going to be in there. If you have just like a little bit of hair, it won't make a huge difference. But if you're someone who has like long, full hair already, that will be a little harder to fit in some of these caps, especially depending on which one it is. Okay, next up, I'm going to move on to Envy hair. So someone was asking if I was going to be showing Paige, and I am going to show Paige, and I'm also going to show Corey. You can get these today for 45% off. So Envy hair is a blend of 30% heat-friendly synthetic, 70% 70% heat-friendly synthetic, 30% human hair. Blah, got it backwards for a second. I don't have Jones today. But yes, 45% off Envy hair, which is great because honestly, it's expensive. Your girl's gonna be expensive, but 45% off at least gets you a pretty good discount. Now, the thing with Envy hair, like I said, it's a blend, 30% human hair, 70% heat-friendly synthetic. And it is expensive and it's not full human hair. But what you get is the feel of human hair. You get the ability to style it like human hair, but it's gonna hold the style a little bit better, a little bit longer than a regular human hair would. And it also is not going to tangle near as much as a regular heat-friendly synthetic. I have an Envy hairstyle that I wear often. I wear the Veronica one often, and the tangling is so minimal. It's amazing. Okay, you have a full monofilament top. So again, this is Paige that I have here. So will it hold curl after a wash? You know what? I have experimented with that and it doesn't hold the curl after a wash as much as I wanted it to. It's still there, but it definitely is a bit toned down. So it sort of does, but not fully. Okay, you have your extended temple to temple lace front. You have your hand-tied cap, so it's really comfortable. Your felt ear tabs and nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, so again, this is Paige by Envy, and this is Envy hair. This is adorable, by the way. Oh, and the color is medium brown. Hold on. Gotta fix this all. Okay. Do I recommend this for a first-time wig? I mean, to be completely honest, no. And that's because the price of this is high. I would not necessarily recommend spending a lot of money yet on your first wig. I would get a lower priced item first and make sure wig wearing is going to kind of work for you before you splurge into more expensive items. It is a great first wig, but I still would recommend you get something less expensive just in case wig wearing isn't for you. Some people, they get expensive wigs and then they're like, I can never wear this. I don't want to wear wigs. I don't like the feeling of a wig. I don't like this at all. So I would just start a little bit less expensive. And when you've decided that, yeah, maybe wig wearing is for you, then dabble in the more expensive ones. Okay, let me do a spin. The softness on this is so lovely. I mean, that being said, this is straight out of the box. All wigs often, well, not all wigs, but often they're going to be soft out of the box because they have that silicone on them at first and, you know, they make it feel good. But I will say, even after washing, like I said, I have Envy hair. I wear Envy hair. Even after washing it, it still feels pretty soft. Okay. Why do brunette wigs look so much more realistic than blondes? I don't know. I always find that brunette regular synthetic styles look a bit more realistic than the blondes. Again, this one is Paige by Envy. You have that full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you want. It is a lower density, really comfortable cap. This cap fits average, but leaning honestly a little bit on the small side of average. I am a petite size. I measure 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 11.5 inches ear to ear. So I have a petite sized head. This fits me nicely. It's just a little bit extra bulk in the cap, and I would maybe bring in the adjusters like a little bit. So smaller side of average. How do you get the discount on ordering Boutique Chic? So if you are in this, if you're watching this where we are on our website, you should see a little shopping cart. Click on it. Boutique Chic should be in the Raquel Welch tab. And once you put it in your cart, you should see the discount there. Okay, so this is the color medium brown. You obviously have these cute little bangs. They are not super long, so it's a bit harder to brush them to the side, but you can sort of, kind of. But having shorter bang like this one is a little bit harder. So, and this is Paige by Envy in the color medium brown. You can get this for 45% off today, which is a really great deal, especially for something like this that is pricey. It's a little pricey. Okay, I love it though. Another one I love that is also Envy hair, that is also new, that I think I personally love it even more than Paige, is Corey. Hold on. I have Corey here. And I know someone was asking if I could show the color Sparkling Champagne. And that's what this is here. So I have Corey by Envy in the color Sparkling Champagne. It's a nice dimensional medium blonde. You have some cooler blonde as well as some golden blonde in this as well. This is just a really beautiful mid-length wavy style, low density, comfortable cap, full monofilament top, extended, a little bit extended, I should say. It's not super duper extended, just a little bit extended. Complete hand-tied cap with your felt ear tabs, nape, and Velcro adjusters. Hold on a sec. Okay. And Sparkling Champagne is not a rooted, it's not really rooted at all, is it? If it is so light and really hard to tell. Honestly, now I'm looking at this, I'm like, is it? It's not really. Are lace fronts visible to people? If someone comes up to you, like this close, sorry guys, that was a little too intimate. If someone comes like super close to you and inspects your hairline, then maybe, yeah. But people don't know to look at your hairline. That's not where their eyes naturally go. So if it was just a random person talking to you, these particular hairlines they blend in pretty well into your skin. The previous bob I was wearing before this, the medium brown one, was called Paige by Envy. Paige was Paige Petite. Paige Petite is a synthetic style with a basic cap, I believe, if I recall. But it's a synthetic style, a lot less expensive, much more of a basic cap. It's an open wefted cap. Whereas Paige is the Envy hair style. They're a similar style in the sense that they're both a bob with bangs, but the Paige Petite is not Envy hair. It is regular synthetic and it's on a more basic cap. All right, so again, this one is Corey by Envy, and this is in the color Sparkling Champagne. Yummy Crepe, you can straighten this wig. So again, this is made with 70% heat-friendly synthetic fiber, 30% human hair. You can style this however you want. You can straighten this if you want. You can curl it more if you want. What is the best adjuster type for wigs? Again, it's personal preference, really. I prefer the Velcro adjusters. I find they stay a bit better. But there's also hook adjusters, and there's more of the bra strap like pull adjusters, which people don't often like as much. But this one here is a Velcro adjuster. Okay, here's your lace front. Can I pull up the sides as if I was pulling up my hair? I sure can. This one, honestly, is not necessarily one I would love wearing back because it doesn't have a lot of layering in the front. I would always bring fiber and hair forward, but this one, it's a bit long, but that's okay. Okay. So you could do a little half up, half down. Is this similar to Katie? Similar, yeah. Similar in length, similar in style. It's a gorgeous low-ish, I'm not gonna say it's low, I say it's low to medium density, no permatease, really pretty style. So again, you can get Corey here for 45% off today in our link for our live. So petite in the style doesn't mean the size. It does mean the size. So if you see the word petite in the title of any style, that means that the wig itself is a petite size. Okay. Off comes Corey. Next up, I'm going to show several Belle Tress LuxSE styles that you can get today for 40% off. Okay, So all of these LuxSE styles are made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. And you can find these in the link for our live. And you know what? I'm going to show you, because there's always people who are like, how do I purchase these? The one I just took off was called Corey. So if you are on our website, and if you are here and you can type comments and you see it, then hold on. This is what you will see on your computer right here with the live in the middle, comments. But then on the side here, you're also going to find links to go shopping. You would click one of these links right here. You'd go shopping in those links. And that is where you'll find the styles that we have on sale today in our show. But if you're watching on a phone or a tablet, you're going to see at the bottom of your screen this little shopping bag here. When you click that, then those links are going to pop up again. So clicking that little shopping bag at the bottom is going to get you into shopping for all of these items. Okay, what do we have next? So Belle Tress LuxSE styles. I know someone was asking about the fit of them, and they do fit a little bit bigger than average. They don't fit quite as big as Lux styles. They are still a little bit bigger than average though. This one here is called Amy, A-M-I. They are very comfortable, yeah. So these LuxSE styles are going to have a full monofilament top, your extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs. You have a partially hand-tied cap here, nice and stretchy. So we're hand-tied up here, close wefting at the bottom. And then you have your extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. Yeah, I see there's still more discussion on the Paige and the Paige Petite. Yeah, they are not the same wig. I know that is confusing. So Paige is the one I just showed with Envy hair. Paige Petite is a completely different wig, and it is made in a petite size, but it is a different wig than Paige. I know it's confusing. The Paige Petite is not the petite version of the Envy hair Paige, if that makes sense. The Paige Petite is a synthetic wig, regular synthetic, similar style, but regular synthetic, open wefted cap, more of a basic cap. Paige, the one I showed, is a hand-tied cap with Envy hair, which is their blend of human hair and heat-friendly synthetic. Hopefully that clarifies, and thank you to the other commenter in here who is clarifying that as well. Okay, again, this one is Amy. Is that what I said? Yeah, Amy, and this is in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. You love the curl on Amy. Me too. It's a really cute little curl. Nice and like uniform. You have your lace front that extends to your ear tabs, all the way around your ear tabs. You can part this anywhere on the top. It is a gorgeous color. This color works for a lot of people. Thank you, Natural Cuisine. You can't decide between new Belle Tress styles. It's hard. It's hard. I know. I get it. These ones here that I'm going to show right now, and then the next about 6 or so, they are a pre-order available in about January. So we're getting closer, just a couple months away. So you can pre-order any color you'd like. But again, this one is Amy. And this is in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. Made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Fits a little bit bigger than average. Are any of the sales 60% off? Only the open box styles that we had today, those are 60% off. The rest is 40% off, except for our Envy hair that I just finished showing. Those were 45% off. And also, you guys, if I know I mentioned this earlier, but if you use the code BF on our regular website, not on our live sale here, but on our regular website, you can get up to 40% off your order. So using the code BF, if you would like. Okay, this one here is Rossi. So Rossi is in the color also brown sugar cookie rooted. A lot of these styles I have today are in the color brown sugar cookie rooted. That is what was sent to me. I wish I had more colors to show you, but unfortunately I don't. So again, we have that same cap. So these are the LuxSE styles, your full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, Rossi by Belle Tress. Amiable vanilla, it really depends on the style. So whatever you pre-order, it just depends on what it is you're pre-ordering. So for example, the ones I'm showing right now are a pre-order and they will become available in January. But if it's a different style from a different brand, it would have a different availability date because it's a different style. So if you're unsure, you're always welcome to ask or send us an email. And we're always happy to let you know when the ETA is. And we just get told by the brands on when they're going to be available and are able to pass that information on to you. Thank you, Smiley Snack. Okay, Rossi has a bang. So this is Rossi. It has a bang, but it's just like just a little whisper of a bang. It's just like ever so slight. It is there though, but it's like barely there. I always try to search for the bang on this, but here it is. You can always add more bang to this if you want a fuller bang. Just bring more fiber forward and just cut more bang in. But there is a super duper wispy little bang here. This is kind of actually like Paige by Envy, just with a wispier bang. And again, the fit of all of these LuxSE styles, they fit just a little bit bigger than average. And again, this is Rossi, R-O-S-S-I, by Belle Tress in the color brown sugar cookie rooted. How do I like the silicone wig grip? Honestly, I find this to be a really great wig grip. I find it stays on my head pretty well. It doesn't slip on me. I will say everybody has a different head shape. Not every wig grip is going to work for every person. So what works for me might not work for you, but for me, it works very well. It stays put on my head. It doesn't slip up. And yes, it does work well with soft bio hair. I find sometimes if you do have bio hair, velvet wig grips sometimes are a bit slippy on your hair, but I find the silicone wig grips stick a little bit better. But again, we all have different experiences. Maybe other women can chime in on their experience with silicone wig grip to let you know how it works for them. But all of that being said, I personally don't wear wig grips often. I find that the stubble from my shaved head works as a wig grip in itself. My comments have stopped for a second. Okay, would brown sugar cookie rooted be the closest in color to buttered toast? Yes. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Rossi is on pre-order right now. So are all of the rest of these LuxSE styles I'm showing. They're on pre-order, available to ship around January. Okay. This is Jill, J-I-L. Full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs. You have a partially hand-tied cap with felt nape and Velcro adjusters. This is Jill. You love this one, Real Orange? I do too. This one's a cutie patootie. Look at those cute bangs. Cute bangs, cute waves. It's adorable. The bangs are like almost at a perfect length for me. I feel like I wouldn't necessarily need to trim these too much at all. All right. So again, this is Jill by Belle Tress in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. The next giveaway, I saw someone asking that it plopped away. The next giveaway will be after I'm done showing these Belle Tress styles. So very soon we're going to give away another gift card to Shaquelle. If you purchase a wig at Shaquelle after the live, because you missed the beginning, do we still get? Yeah, so this live is going to be playing on our website for the whole day. While this is playing on our website, you have the opportunity to still shop the live while it's playing, but it will end at the end of the day. So you kind of have the day to look through it and look through the sale, but you don't have to have been here from the very beginning in order to participate in any purchasing from the live. But this will be active on our website, so you can click and watch it, and you can even scroll through the live to find different spots if you need. Or this will also be on YouTube, where you can watch it forever and ever. All right, so again, this is Jill by Belle Tress in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. This one's really cute. Pinned back and like a little half up, half down. Will it fit on a petite head? Well, I'm a petite head. I measure 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 11.5 inches ear to ear. It is a little big on me. However, that being said, wearing this wig grip definitely helps the circumference. I do have some extra bulk in the cap. So it really just depends on your comfort level and how much you're okay with having a little extra bulk. You can almost always make it fit your circumference by bringing in the adjusters and by wearing a wig grip, but it's whether or not you're okay with the bulk in the cap. Okay. Oh my gosh, sometimes people leave these long comments and I can't read them because they go by so fast. I'm sorry if I missed that long comment by someone. All right. This one is called Marie. So again, Marie still has that same cap because we are still on the LuxSE style. So all the LuxSE caps are the same. You have your full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs. You have your partially hand-tied stretch cap, closed wefting here, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. How do you measure your head? What's the normal size? I have a full video on YouTube on how to measure your head. I can do a really quick demonstration in a minute though, but if you want to know even more, definitely check out my video on YouTube and just search on our YouTube channel, just like measure a wig, Shaquelle measure, and it should pop up. Zoe is by Envy, if that's the one you're referring to. But this one I'm wearing right here is called Marie. Gorgeous little curtain bangs, wavy. I love this one. This would be a really nice updo style. I'll show you a little updo in a second here. Let me give you a spin. All right, so with curtain bangs, I find that is amazing to have if you want to do an updo. It just makes the front look a little bit more natural, frames your face a bit. Not my best updo, but we can get the idea. We'll have an idea here. And it kind of gives you that soft little dainty look with these little waves here. Very cute. So again, this one is Marie, and this is in the color Brown Sugar Cookie rooted. This seems low density. It is low-ish. It's low-ish, yeah. There is like a teensy bit of permatease in the closed wefting down here, I will let you know. Not a lot. It's really not a lot, but there's a little bit in that closed wefting. So some of these LuxSE styles will have some permatease in your closed wefting here. So it is there on Marie, but not too much. So again, you have your lace front and full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere you want. Thank you, Rough Nachos. All right. Do we sell 18-inch toppers? Yeah, we do have quite a few toppers, and we do have some that are 18 inches. You can definitely go and search on our website. We have a specific section for toppers. You can search by length as well. The last one I just showed was Marie by Belle Tress. Any Riah mollies? I do have a molly to show you guys today. So I'll show some of the Riah styles today too. Okay, this one I grabbed is Marni, not to be mistaken with Marie that I just showed. This one's Marni. Same cap with that full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs. You have your partially hand-tied stretch cap with closed wefting. You have your extended felt nape and Velcro adjusters. So again, this one's Marni, cutie patootie. This one reminds me a little bit of Miami from Belle Tress's City collection. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of Joss by Renee of Paris, but a little bit more natural on this one. I love this one with an ear tuck. I would have loved this one for my driver's license photo because I'm okay to ear tuck this one. Okay. So you don't have any permatease in this one. Do I have Beauty Rain? Actually, oddly enough, strange story. I actually have it sitting in front of me. Weird, it's not part of our sale, but I have it sitting in front of me. If I have time, I'll plop it on for you. I won't do it right this second, but if you remind me, I'll try and put it on maybe at the end if I can. Okay, so again, this is Marni. Cute little bangs. You do have that lace front though, in case your bangs want to go up. You can part this anywhere. And you can have more of a side swept bang a little bit. You might need a bit of heat to direct these fibers, but they're definitely long enough to have more of a side swept look. Oh, the color of Marni. I'm so sorry. I don't think I mentioned. This is Butterbeer Blonde. Butterbeer Rooted. Butterbeer Rooted. I don't have Beach Wave Magic by Tress with me, unfortunately. Anyway, this is a cute Marni in Butterbeer Rooted. Adorable. Never styled your hair, not sure you could work with heat friendly. If you get a shorter style, if you're into shorter styles, you really don't need to do much to it, to be honest. It's really the longer styles that are heat friendly that you would need to use a lot of heat tools with. But the shorter ones are fairly low maintenance. Which products to apply before heat for frizzy ends? Honestly, I just use water. That is it. Some people like to use a heat protectant, but I just use water and it works all the same. Okay, this next one is called Gaia. I've been forever traumatized by the TMZ. I know, now I'll just constantly be trying to find wigs that will actually work for my picture. Every wig I wear, I'll be like, okay, I could wear this one. Okay, Gaia is your dream hair, like holy moly. Full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tabs. Partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Will Marni fit 22-inch circumference? Yes, it will. It might be like a little big because they do fit a little bigger than average, but yeah, it will fit you for sure. Okay, here is this dream mermaid hair, Gaia. Amazing. Look at this wave pattern. Holy moly. Is this similar to Liverpool's? Sort of. I find the wave pattern's a little different. This one's a little more dense than Liverpool for sure. There's more hair on this. And then this has a full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you want. Liverpool is just a left part. That's good license photo hair, right? Well, let's do the chest. If I tucked this, I don't think it would be good. I got my Dumbo ears back. I don't think it's as good. I think that it would not work if they told me to tuck. Definitely not ideal. But if they were to let me have my glam hair, it would be great. As an updo, this would be a fun updo. I mean, it's super long, obviously. I would make a really great ponytail. It would, to put in a clip, it depends how you put it in a clip. You'd have a lot of extra hair dangling down, or you'd have to kind of twist it up and down and around before you clipped it up. Hold on. You could definitely, oh no. Oh, I am not good at on the spot updos. Oh my gosh. Anyways, definitely can go in an updo. This is not okay. I look so silly. I would personally prefer this just in a pony, not necessarily a claw. I mean, if you worked at it, you could make it look nice, but definitely a ponytail would be okay. Gosh, sometimes I'm trying to read these comments, but they're coming so fast. I can't get them all. I'm really sorry if I miss your comment, you guys. We do have this cute little bang here. This is probably low to medium. It's not fully medium, but it's not low. Low to medium. It's a nice natural density, I would say, and then no permatease. Anyways, this is Gaia by Belle Tress. This is the color Butterbeer Rooted. You can get this for 40% off today as a pre-order because it will be available in January. Okay. Ooh, I only have one more Belle Tress style to show you guys, which means we're gonna do another giveaway. So a giveaway is gonna pop up. We are giving away another $100 gift card to Chic. You should see it on your screen, but just a reminder, if you are watching over on social media, over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, you won't be able to enter the giveaway there. You'll have to come over to chicwell.com to enter when you watch the, the live on our website. So you should see a little giveaway button on your screen. And once you click it, enter your email address, and you will be ready to be entered in the giveaway. So I will let you guys enter while I show you Piana. So this is Piana by Belle Tress, and this is in the color Brown Sugar Blonde Rooted again. Sorry, Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. Sorry, all these Belle Tress color names are like so similar. But this one is Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. Full monofilament top, extended lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied stretch cap with your closed wefting in the bottom. You have your silicone ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. I do not have Priestley or Gabrielle on me at the moment, unfortunately. I did make a reel recently with Gabrielle. So So if you're on Facebook or Instagram, I made a reel about Gabrielle just a few days ago. Okay, here's Piana, not piano, Piana. Got your lace front. Thank you, John T. Mint. What does E and V mean on these wigs? Okay, so Belle Tress has recently updated some of their styles from the Cafe collection and from the Luxe collection. So if you see an E on the end of a style by Belle Tress, that is their updated version of their Cafe collection style, meaning they extended the lace front and they also changed the nape and made Velcro adjusters and a velvet nape. If you see a V on the end of a Luxe style, that means that they put a Velcro adjuster and felt nape on the nape. So they just adjusted the caps and sort of made the caps a little bit better. So it's their updated version of them. Okay. So again, this is Piana. Will this fit a 23-inch circumference? It should. These do fit a little bigger than average. You do have some stretch in your cap, and there's also quite a bit of room in the cap here. So the LuxSE and the Luxe caps are both a little bigger than average. Okay, I don't think I've spun for you guys yet. How do you usually secure the ear tabs down, or do you normally just wear it as it comes out of the box? You don't have to secure the ear tabs down. So with ear tabs on these glueless wigs, they have metal stays in them, like little metal rods. The metal rods help the style stay against your temples, so it's not like flopping around. So you don't need, pardon me, you don't need to secure the ear tabs at all, unless you feel like your style maybe is slipping back on you, or you just want a little bit of extra security. You could, on these ones, there's silicone here, you could put some tape or glue and stick it down if you want. The color name of this is Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. Okay, so again, this is Piana by Belle Tress. All right, did we all enter the giveaway? Are we excited to see who won? Let's figure out who won this giveaway. So we'll see who won this $100 gift card. And don't worry, guys, we're going to do one more giveaway. Angry Guava. Angry Guava, I hope you're not angry anymore. I hope you're a happy guava. Happy little guava now. You won a gift card. You're not so angry anymore, are you? All right, Angry Guava, aka Happy Guava. I'm going to send you an email and we're going to get you all situated with your gift card. Remember to check your junk folder. Sometimes it ends up there. And if for some reason you are not seeing an email from me, you're always welcome to send us an email to make sure you get it. So you want to make sure you guys get these. Okay. Doing a little shuffle here. All right, I have, I like how, congrats, Happy Guava. I have 5 of our Riah styles to show you guys today. The color I just had on was Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. Okay, so I have 5 of our Riah styles to show you guys. Riah is our in-house brand that we have at Chiquelle, and we've come out with, I think 7 styles already. I have 5 of them for you guys today. You can get them for 40% off. And they are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. What is a glueless wig? Aren't they all basically glueless? So the majority of wigs that we have at Chiquelle are glueless. The non-glueless wigs, you'll find ones that are like full lace wigs that you would have to like install and glue down to your head. Those are ones that we don't sell at Chiquelle. So all of the ones that we sell at Chiquelle are technically glueless. You do not need glue or adhesive. but you can use it if you want. Okay, so the first one, let's see, which one did I pull? The first one I'm showing is Katie. So I have Katie here. Katie is by Riah. You're gonna have a full monofilament top, your extended temple to temple lace front. We have a partially hand-tied cap here with closed wefting at the bottom. Your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and we do have removable silicone here that you can use a seam ripper or little scissors to take it off if you're not a fan of silicone. And you can just reveal the felt underneath. And then we have Velcro adjusters. Okay, so here's Katie, and this is in the color Harvest Glow Rooted. So most Riah styles run pretty true to average for the most part, but some can lean like a little smaller than average, but yet still have some a stretch to them, so it can still fit average or even a little bigger. Okay, so again, this is Katie by Riah, and this is in the color Harvest Glow. It's a really nice dimensional brown blonde color. This would probably be the closest color to like a macadamia latte rooted, a shaded cappuccino, brown sugar sweet cream, all those kind of like brown blonde colors. This color, Harvest Glow, would probably be the closest option in Riah. There's not going to be one exactly the same, but let me give you guys a little spin. Do I have any Riah in Cashmere Blonde? I do today. Yep, I have Allie today in Cashmere Blonde, so I can show that to you. So again, this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You can pull this off of your face. It's got a lace front, full monofilament top. Part this anywhere. This one's more of a low to medium density. And of course we do have this lovely wave pattern in it, which would be, give it a little bit more volume. There's no permatease on this one. So again, this one is Katie by Riah in the color Harvest Glow Rooted. And you can get this today for 40% off. Yes, so we do have a gray color for our Riah styles called Moonlit Ash. So that color is available. Anyways, here's Katie. Very sweet style. All right. I will show Cashmere Blonde now. So Cashmere Blonde is this color. I have this on Allie. Cashmere Blonde is going to be your blonde that's like a milkshake blonde by Belle Tress, like a shaded cappuccino, or sorry, not shaded cappuccino, shaded biscuit, pardon me. That's going to be what Cashmere Blonde is. It's just a nice, lighter, dimensional, neutral, leaning cool blonde with medium brown root. So this is Allie. Riah is heat friendly, yes. How does Katie compare to Wavy Day? Is it longer? It's a similar length. You're gonna find it's a little bit lower density and it doesn't have any permatease, whereas Wavy Day does have permatease. The length, like I said, it's similar. Katie might be like a touch longer. Okay, this is a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front. You have felt ear tabs with silicone that's removable. And then we have our partially hand-tied cap, closed wefting at the bottom, and then again, your extended felt nape with removable silicone if you want, using just a seam ripper or little scissors to get it off, and then your Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Allie, and it's by Riah in the color Cashmere Blonde. And this is just our simple bob, nothing crazy, just a nice low density, no permatease, easy to wear, easy to maintain bob. Slight layering, very slight, Nice wispy ends. So this would be just like an easy daily wear. So again, Allie is by Riah. So Riah is our brand at Chic. It's your lace front. And then you can part this anywhere you want. So again, these are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Coconut glow is going to be just a little bit lighter. Yeah. With this fit 23-inch head, it would likely be a little too small for you, to be honest. I don't think it will quite stretch to a 23-inch. You can curl this one, yeah, because it is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Just remember that whenever you alter the style, it's not going to go back to its original style. It is now changed forever until you add heat again. And also, when you curl it, you need to make sure the curl holds and cools in that curl pattern before you release it. If you're just going to take a normal curling iron and try and curl it and then release it, it's just going to flop down and not curl. So you have to make sure you get your curl. When you release it, you still hold it, let it cool, and then release it. But my favorite way to curl is with a hair straightener, and I find when you do that, it doesn't need to be held in place because it cools as it goes around the back end of the hair straightener. Okay, so again, this is Allie by Riah, and this is the color Cashmere Blonde. Okay. Again, you can order this for 40% off. Next up, I have Everly. And Everly's kind of shorter Katie. The wave pattern's a little bit different. Everly here is in the color Frosted Chestnut Rooted. You have more of a ginger brown base, so it's a warm brown, warm ginger brown. And then you have more like white blonde highlights throughout this. So it's really dimensional. It's a really gorgeous color. So again, this is Frosted Chestnut Rooted. And this is Everly. So you have a full monofilament top, an extended lace front that goes around your silicone ear tabs, so full lace front. The 40% discount code, you don't need a code for this. You can put this in your cart in our live and it will automatically get 40% off. But if you're referring to our website, not our live, but our website, you can use the code BF for up to 40% off on most brands. Okay, Everly also has a partially hand-tied cap here, closed wefting, and then your extended felt nape with removable silicone. This silicone is not removable right here. So again, this is Everly, and this is in the color Frosted Chestnut Rooted. So this is a little bit shorter than Katie. This is similar style, I guess, to like your Simmer. It's going to be a little bit lower density than a Simmer Elite. And I find will sit a little bit lower profile than a Simmer Elite as well. Here's your lace front. Nice low density lace front that you can pull off your face easily. And you can part this anywhere you want. So again, this one is Everly by Riah. And this is in the color Frosted Chestnut Rooted. All right, it's going on the wish list. Oh, good. It's definitely a wish list wig, I feel. It's adorable. We are doing one more giveaway today, you guys. I only have a couple more wigs to show. So we will be getting our last giveaway in really shortly. So stick around for that. How many wigs do I own personally? I get asked this question every so often. Personally, right now in this very moment, people think I have like hundreds or like over 100. I do not. Right now in this moment, I haven't counted recently, but I probably have around between 30 and 40, somewhere around there. And I feel like that is too many for me. I feel like it's too many. Okay, how does Riah run? Most fit pretty true to average. Let's see, I showed this one already. What am I doing? Most fit pretty true to average. Some leaning a little bit on the smaller side, but pretty true to average. Okay, next up is the cute, amazing, my favorite one, Molly. What color in Riah is most like shaded hazelnut? This one actually, that's funny you asked that right as I pull this out. This is bronzed marble rooted. This would be similar to shaded hazelnut. I don't have Molly and Mocha Mirage today, unfortunately. Okay, what brand was Marni? Marni was Belle Tress. Okay, so here's Molly in bronzed marble rooted. This one's my favorite, but I love these long styles. You have a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front. You have your fully hand-tied cap here, your felt ear tabs with removable silicone, and felt nape with removable silicone and Velcro adjusters. And I forgot to mention again, on the tag of our styles, we have the name. So you guys can keep track of what it actually is. So this is Molly. And then we have the color. So now you know. You know exactly what you have. So that's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, when you have 20 or 30, it's hard to remember them all. I know. So it's nice to be able to keep track. Okay. Here is Molly. Molly is a low density, no permatease. This one always just makes me feel like me. I just love it. Okay, here's your lace front, a nice low density lace front, easy to pull off your face without it looking super weird. It looks pretty natural. This is one where I would feel comfortable pulling off of my face. I don't always feel comfortable doing that, but this one I would. How do I store my personal wigs? I do have a video on YouTube about it, but overall I will either store them in their original boxes. I will store them in kind of like a Tupperware bin tote thingy. I have several of those. And I'll usually store them in those or the boxes if I don't wear them as much, so that they're kind of away, not collecting dust. I also store them on wig stands. And the wig stands, I will store the ones that I wear more often. And I also use wall storage, where I get a command hook and a styrofoam ball, and I plop it on the command hook and then put my wig on it. They should have named this one Amanda. You know what? This one is named Molly. I have one of my best friends is named Molly, so I named it after her. I truly felt weird naming a style Amanda because I didn't want to show the wig favoritism. And I just didn't want to play favoritism and be like, this one needs to be Amanda. So this one's Molly, and this one's named after one of my best friends. Molly is low density and no permatease. It's me though. I know, but it's also my friend Molly. If you saw her, you would understand. Okay. Do I name all the wigs? I haven't named all the wigs. I named a lot of them. For example, we have one named Diane. It's named after my mother. Allie is named after a friend of mine. Katie's named after one of my best friends. So I've definitely named several of them. Here's the back. So with these, This is Heat Friendly Synthetic. This is the color Bronzed Marble Rooted. With Heat Friendly Synthetic styles, you are going to find that these long ones, they are going to tangle and they are going to frizz. However, a style like Molly is easy to maintain because there's not any curl or any wave or anything in it. It just has like a little bit of structure. So this one is easy, super easy to maintain with a round brush, a hot air brush. Again, this is the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler. So easy to maintain. What I would do after, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 wears, you might start to notice signs of frizz. And after I'm done wearing it, I would just spray it with water, go through it with my hot air brush, turned on, of course, go through it a few times, going one way, the other way. And honestly, it just takes a few times of going through it for that frizz to go away and it to look so much better. But you do have to do it after every few wears for sure. Okay. So again, this is Molly by Riah, and this is the color Bronze Marble Rooted. Low density, no permatease, hand-tied cap. Yes, you can use a hair straightener on this as well. I have one right here. You can just go through. I would take a fine tooth comb, go through it with my fine tooth comb, clamp down, follow behind my fine tooth comb. The only thing with doing that is it would straighten it completely and make it stick straight. So if you want to maintain some kind of structure, you would either have to use a round brush like I showed you, or with your hair straightener at the end, when you get to the end, you'd have to kind of twist your wrist and it would help curl the end a little bit. Okay, the code for the regular site discount is BF, as in Black Friday. BF. Okay. Is there another tool less expensive than the 3-in-1? Yeah, there's several. Like you could get something like the Revlon one. The Revlon is a much less expensive one, and it's just a hot air brush. Anyone really will work, I find. Okay. I have one more style to show you guys. So that means we're gonna do our last giveaway already. I feel like we just did the other one, but we're gonna do our last giveaway. So it should pop up in your screen. You should see a little box or present, little win sign. Click on that. You get a chance to win another $100 gift card to Chiquelle. So get your entries in. Just a reminder to anyone over on social media. If you're watching on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, please come over to chiquelle.com and you can enter the giveaway there. You will see the live showing in the corner of the screen. Just click on the live and then you'll see the giveaway to enter. May the odds be ever in your favor. Yes, absolutely. Okay, the last style I'm showing you guys is Jody, the gorgeous Jody from Riah. So I will show this as you guys are getting your entries in. We have a full monofilament top, an extended temple to temple lace front. This one is a wefted cap. So you have your full wefted cap here, our felt ear tabs, and this one has that extended felt nape with removable silicone. And then your Velcro adjusters. What color in Riah is closest to Envy's Espresso? The closest one will probably be Chocolate Cocoa. Chocolate Cocoa is our darkest color, and Espresso is a pretty darkish brown. So Chocolate Cocoa would probably be your best bet. Okay. So again, this one's Jody by Riah. This color, Velvet Mocha Rooted. Velvet Mocha Rooted is actually a color that we ended up having to discontinue. So try not to pay attention to the color if we can, unfortunately, because we did end up discontinuing this color. So you can't really find it anymore. But that's what this color is. So Jody is a low density. If, you know what, now that I'm looking at this, this is so similar to Paige by Envy that I showed earlier. Paige by Envy was the Envy hairstyle, and it's quite expensive because it is a blend of heat-friendly synthetic and human hair. and it's quite expensive. So if you like that style of these bobs with bangs, but you don't want to pay so much, Jody's a great option. Are the frizzies less noticeable with a wavy than a straight? Maybe by like a little bit, but not really. You're still gonna notice them and they're still gonna bother you. But wavy styles with the frizzies, they're a little harder to maintain for sure. The color I was showing on Molly was bronzed marble rooted. Yes, that's the one I had. There's no permatease in Jody, low density. So it's super low profile. It's honestly perfect. I love it. Here's your lace front. I find these lace fronts super natural. Not supernatural, super natural. But lovely lace front. The bangs could sort of be brought to the side so you don't really have a full bang if you want. Or you can bring them forward. Could you get some volume in the crown if you wanted to? A good way to get some more volume would be to take your style, hold it upside down, inside out, and blow dry it from the inside of your cap and let it sort of hang upside down to cool. And that's gonna help give a little bit more lift in your root. So you could get a little bit of extra volume. But remember, there's no permatease in this, so you're not gonna get like super voluminous structure out of this, but you could get the roots lifted a bit with some hot air from your blow dryer. Okay. Are you guys ready to see who won the giveaway? Let's go check out our winner. And I know I promised someone I would put on Beauty Rain. So at the end of this, I'm gonna put Beauty Rain on right now and see who won. Scaly Grape. Scaly Grape. Congratulations, you won a $100 gift card to Jaquel. I will send you an email and make sure you get situated with your gift card. Congratulations to you and to the two other winners earlier on. These names crack you up. I know, they're so funny. They make this whole experience just a little bit better. I'm just putting on Beauty Rain right now because I know someone had asked specifically to see this one. And I'm showing this in the color, oh gosh, what is this color? Sunlit Chestnut Rooted, I think. Yes, GF1012SS, Sunlit Chestnut Rooted. So this is Beauty Rain by Gabor. And I had this on hand and was able to show this person. Okay, lace front. This one has a center part. This is like dream hair. It's lovely. It's lovely. Heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You do have some permatease, just as a heads up. But you guys, a reminder to you all, I will be here on Thursday. So I'm doing another live this Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, so on and so forth. So I will be back here with all the deals and excited to hang out with you on Thursday too. So hopefully I'll see you then. The density on this is a medium density. We have permatease, so there is volume on this. But thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you on Thursday, hopefully. Bye, guys.